Hey YouTube, Facebook, Google Plus, and all the other social media websites. Um, it's your boy Steve. I'm super drunk, and that's the reason I thought it would be the perfect time to explain something to y'all, because I've been wanting to do like I've always done YouTube, but I've always been inhibited for some reason. But alcohol takes away the inhibitions, so I want to talk about something that I'm thinking about right now. So, um, every time we see something new, like, that's not a good way to put it. I'll put it this way. We know more about love and God and death than we know about, like, photosynthesis and linguistics, because every time you see I look at all these like quips, QUIPS, smart remarks that are made between like scientists and shit. And it's like I'll give you an example. Albert Einstein was fighting with a physicist who I believe was Heisenberg, the uncertainty principle guy. And I could be wrong. I know it was Einstein, but I don't know who the other guy was. I want to say it was Heisenberg, but I'm only like 78% sure. So Einstein and this other guy were fighting about, like, quantum mechanics and basically, I think it's like whether or not the outcome of the double slit experiment is predetermined. And Einstein basically said, like, I think he was like, I refuse to believe that God plays dice with you. One of them, I don't remember who, one of them said, like, I refuse to believe that God plays dice with the universe. And the other said, like, after, it must have been probably like a year, said, get the physics, quote unquote, stop telling God how, not quote unquote, because I don't remember exactly. He said something like, basically, essentially, don't tell God, like, how to run the universe. One of them said, don't tell God how to. One of them said, I don't believe God plays dice with the universe, and the other one said, don't tell God. And, like, it seems like it seemed like such a quip at the time. And when Noam Chomsky was debating the linguistics with the other guy, they also had like quips, like, back and forth. But if you look at these quips, it kind of seems a little more nuanced than, like, at the time they seem nuanced, but now they it seems like there's way more nuance than those quotes, like, if you study, like, the philosophy of free will and predeterminism, and like the physics involved in that, because, like, how can, if we assume that the physics, like, explains, like, the activity of the universe, like we gotta assume that, like, physics will determine, like, whether or not the universe is deterministic. But, like, as we look at these quotes, like, looking back, it's like they both seem kind of foolish. And it's like, I don't even know what to say. Like, if you look at the philosophical problems that have come before us, like the oldest ones, it's like the oldest ones we thought the most about. So all the arguments are so strong either way. It's like determinism and free will is like one of the oldest philosophical debates, and it's like they both have really strong arguments. The pseudo intellectuals think that the determinists like are in like have checkmate, but it's like if you go beyond the pseudo intellectuals and you look at the shit, it's like you know what I'm saying? It's like if there wasn't reason to speculate both, there wouldn't be the discussion. It's like we don't argue whether or not the average car at max speed can go faster than the average human at max speed because we've thought about these. You don't have to think about it. Like, we're not thinking about it because there's nothing to think about, because it seems like we've solved that problem. But as we get to like new problems, like it seems that we have like science always seems like we're just there, we're almost there, but does it seem like all like every question is leading to like the same conclusion, or every question just leads to another question? I think that's a new philosophical debate that to be had at this very moment. Like, are we getting closer to the truth, or are we getting closer to confusion? Because the more we know, the more we realize we don't know. Or the more we think we know, the more we realize we definitely don't know. Because I'm still not sure if it's possible to know anything. Is it? Because every presupposition is based off of another presupposition. Let me get this light back on. I am so drunk right now. Okay, that's back on. You guys know what I'm saying? It's like, it's every time we look at something again, it seems like we just got it again. Like I think I understand that. And then it's like, do I understand anything? Because there was so much more to the thing that I thought that I knew that was, I forget what I was saying. It's like every time we look back at the things we thought we knew,